Hi everyone. I almost fell. Happy Monday. It's the High and Lex here, and I'm standing outside barefoot, touching trees that have sap coming out of them. It's really sticky. I hope all of you are well. I have been just figuring some things out within myself. I wanted to present myself here today to talk about a few things. So I'm introducing a concept called Mindset Monday. And the purpose of Mindset Monday is to just share some things with you that I kind of I learned and I wish I knew about it sooner. Or they're also just key insights that I have, I guess I could say, became aware to, or that I have a much more deeper understanding for. What am I saying? This concept, this topic called Mindset Monday is not new, I don't think, but I am introducing it here on my social media because it's an umbrella of topics that I would like to discuss. The first tip or topic that I want to say and talk about within Mindset Monday is the first topic is about life, or I will say, the topic is about life. The first thing that I have to say about, sorry, there was a rock. The first thing that I have to say about life is that it's not permanent. Life isn't permanent, guys. I really hope that you understand that no matter how old or young you are, it's not gonna last. Even if you are 130 years old. I'm not saying this to sound negative. I'm saying this to just jolt people a bit and be like, wow, like, this is really, like, this is not going to last. It's not going to last. It's not here forever. It's a gift. That's why it's called the present moment. Every single second, every single millisecond, every single angle you turn, you move, you point, you look, you shoot, you duck, you run, you hide. Everything you do, every action that you take is obviously, it's on purpose by God, but also every action you take, that's what you did in vain in that moment. So understand that life is not permanent. Every action you take, every decision you make, that is what you decided to do. That is what you decided to think. So be very, very, very careful on how you're thinking, and then how those thoughts translate into reality. Conscious thought will generate into your physical reality. Be careful what you're thinking, because you will attract what you're thinking. You will attract how you feel and how you are. If I am an angry person every single day and I just really despise everything in my path, then guess what? You get what you give. I'm going to be getting those things back in return. I'm going to be getting the hate and the people or whatever despising me back in return, because that's the energy that example would have projected, right? However, if I am a positive person every single day, and I'm talking about intentionally positive, not just like the fake spirituality of like, oh yeah, everything's all peaches and cream. No, honey, life isn't about peaches and cream. Life is about peaches and cream and spiders and snakes and liars and lovers. It's all a big web of things, right? So life can be tricky. Life can be complex. Life can be happy, it can be exciting, it can be depressing, it can be frightening, it can be fear of the unknown. Life can be euphoric, it can be just out of this world. It can be so many things. You get to choose what you want your life to be. You truly do. Through God's eyes, I'll say another thing is tip number 2 for Mindset Monday. Should have been tip number 1. But always put God first in everything that you do, no matter what. Even if you are just like concerned about going into a store or something like that, just ask God, should I go in here? Now, don't come to God when you need a new pair of sneakers. Please don't do that. Just don't do that. You need to really fully believe, be a full believer, really fully, like, are you living a good life? Now, I'm going to segue into something really quick. I'm not coming from a place of judgment. I am coming from a place of observation. I am not God, therefore I cannot judge. None of us should really be judging, but y'all do it anyway. We all do it anyway because we're human. And with humans, we are naturally fickle. We are naturally inconsistent. And so that's one of the reasons why I believe we were brought here on this earth, to work that out here in this lifetime, to work out, you know, traumas, to work out some childhood things that have happened, to work out fears, to work out things that we just really need to work out before we go to the next transition after this life. I believe, that's what I believe. Everyone can believe in their own thing, but personally for me, it makes sense to think that way. So with that being said, put God in everything that you do first. That should be number one. God should be everything that you do first. Then number two would be life is not permanent. Life is not permanent. Death is, but life isn't. Also, the self can never die. Your body can, but the self is the soul. It's the spirit. It's you, all encompassing. It's just you, everything, right? You will never ever die. Energy is neither created or destroyed. But yeah, these are just things that I some insights that I'm getting. Another thing is, so energy is neither created nor destroyed. The self can never die, but the body can. The human body can. So I said number one is about God, number two is about life, and number three, I kind of touched on it, but I'm going to touch on it again, about judging. You and me, myself included. I'm not God, you're not God. None of these people here on this planet are God. God lives in us. He runs through us, or just the spirit of God runs through us, but we are not that. We can work towards becoming as close as possible with that, but we will never be perfect because we're human. We are imperfect since birth. And I say we're imperfect since birth because we are already brought into a world that has already been on different kinds of frequencies and in a different kind of just wavelength of thinking and consciousness. And so we come through that portal, through the mother, through the woman, the beautiful woman. And then for the first few years, things are nice, depending on the kind of housing environment you're brought up in. For the first few years, things are nice. You're grown up in a beautiful, nurturing environment, or completely opposite. And so that's why I say we're not perfect, because that you can't really, like, it's a give or take. You can't really, there's no telling where or how what area you're going to be born in. You're just going to be born, right? So I kind of went off track, I feel, but I really, number three is to not judge. Really do your best not to be so judgmental of others, but rather be more judgmental of yourself. Not in such a harsh, critical way, but kind of just pull back your energy and put it inward. Like if you're constantly on social media looking at other people and judging and saying all these things about them and not really focusing on you, you're just giving your life force away. You're allowing the enemy to just let you be that kind of person, to let you be judgmental, to let you be envious, to let you wish ill will on people, to let you essentially wish ill will on yourself. Be very careful with the energy you put out, because that's the same energy you're going to get back. So that's really, I guess God just wanted me to say those things. That's just really the message. I said number one was life is not permanent, but we fixed it and we said number one, put God first in everything that you do. For the purpose of this Mindset Monday, it's the first of its kind on this page. So I'm trying to set precedents, trying to set a format. So put God first. And then what's the next thing? Life is not permanent. The third thing is do not judge others, please. Just work on judging yourself first. And who knows, maybe your entire life will change once you start thinking that way. Until next time, stay blessed, stay happy. If you vibe, you vibe. And welcome to the tribe. All right, bye.